Organ Jalo, and this is my demo teaching for our class PMAT 2 with our teacher or professor, Ma'am Lisa Sorionosos. Hope you enjoy my demo teaching. Hello everyone, good morning class. I'm happy to see you again sa ating klase ngayong umagang ito. So, sa ating pag-aaral ng mathematics. Ayan. Sana ay lahat ay enjoy o lahat ay ready na matuto sa mga bagong kaalaman natin at pag-aaralan natin sa ating subject na math ngayong umaga. At hihiling ko na lahat muna tayo ay tumayo para sa ating opening prayer. Sige, si teacher na lang ang mag-pray, no? Sige, let's pray. Father God, salamat po sa umagang ito dahil binigyan niyo po kami ng pagkakataon na makapag-aral po muli sa aming klase ngayon sa mathematics. Pagpalain mo po ng karunungan ang bawat isa sa amin, maging ang lahat po ng mga estudyante na nandirito sa umagang ito. Sana po ay mag-enjoy ang lahat sa aming mapapag-aralan po sa umagang ito. Ito po ang aming dalangin sa pangalan ni Jesus. Amen. So ngayon, sa ating pagpapatuloy, check natin ang ating attendance. And last time, nag-assign ako kung sino ang magiging group leader sa bawat grupo na siya ang mag-check ng attendance. Okay, sige, sa group 1, si Jaira, lahat ba ng iyong kaklase ay nandito ngayong umaga? Very good. So lahat ay present sa group 1. How about sa group 2? Okay, very good din. Ang group 2, lahat ay nandito. Group 3. Okay, thank you so much. Lahat ay nandyan sa grupo ninyo. And last, yung group 4. Very good. Okay, nandyan ang lahat. So, natutuwa si teacher dahil ang lahat ng aking estudyante ay nandito ngayon sa klase. At, sige, dahil lahat ay nandito, magkakaroon muna tayo ng energizer. Okay, sige, lahat ay tumayo para sabayan natin ang ating sayaw ngayon patungkol sa mathematics. Ready na ba kayo? Very good. Sige. Lahat ba ay nag-enjoy sa ating energizer? Yan, maganda na simulan natin yung ating klase para maging masigla ang pangangatawan ng bawat isa. Okay, happy si teacher na lahat kayo ay nag-enjoy sa ating energizer, sa dance na ating ginawa ngayong umaga. At ngayon naman, punta tayo sa ating mga reminders, yung mga classroom rules natin. On Monday, we will have our third summative test. Okay, so kaya ang lahat ay mag-review na patungkol sa mga napag-aralan natin nakaraan. At kung meron kayong mga katanungan pa, nandito si teacher para kayo ay tulungan sa ating mga pinag-aralan. Balik-aralan natin sa nakalipas ng mga subject or topics na ating pinalakay. And also, mamaya magbibigay ako ng pitas sa inyong lahat na gagawin ninyo sa inyong bahay. And it will be submitted sa Monday. Yan, sa pagbalik ninyo sa ating klase. Okay, ang isa pang paalala ni teacher, bago kayo umalis ng ating room mamaya sa ating uwian, make sure na malinis ang inyong mga paligid. So nakita ni teacher na may mga nakakalat na papel sa ilalim ng upuan, pakipulot mo na yan. No? Magandang mag-aral kapag ang ating classroom ay malinis. At ako ay matutuwa bilang teacher ninyo na makita ang ating classroom na malinis. Okay ba yan? Very good. Okay. So, ngayon, magkakaroon muna tayo ng game. Sino dito ang gusto ng game? Very good. So, lahat ay magpa-participate sa ating game, ha? So, ngayon, meron tayong inassign na 5 groups. Okay? At tignan niyo sa inyong table, ay merong mga posporo or matchstick na nandyan. And using the mathematical equation, isusolve ninyo yung puzzle na nandyan. Okay ba? So sige, lahat kayo ay pumunta sa inyong assigned group para sagutin or gawin yung ating game ngayong umaga. Ready na ba kayo? Okay. In the count of 3, dapat lahat ng member ng group ay nasa kanya-kanyang table na. Ready? 1, 2, sige, nandiyan na ba ang lahat sa inyong mga assigned group? Very good. So, another instruction ni teacher, makinig kayo mabuti. Ang sinong unang makasolve ng puzzle, isisigaw nila ang kanilang group name. Para alam ni teacher kung sino yung naunang nakasolve ng puzzle. Okay ba yan? Very good. O, sige ngayon. Bibilang si teacher ng 1 to 3 and then you can solve it na. Okay? Very good. Sige, ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, I think meron nang nanalo. Ang group 2, sila ang unang sumigaw ng kanilang group name. Palakpakan naman natin sila, class, ang group 2. Very good. Natutuwa si teacher at nag-enjoy kayong lahat. Now, check natin kung tama yung kanilang sagot sa puzzle. Ready na ba kayong i-check? Okay, very good. Sige, unang puzzle natin. Ayan, yung unang puzzle. Tignan natin. Move exactly 1 matchstick to make the equation correct. Sige, tignan natin to. 9 plus 3 equals 5. Diba? Mali yung equation na yon. Ano ang imumove natin na isang stick para maging tama yung equation? Okay, ito yung sagot. Ayan. So, magiging 8 minus 3. 8 minus 3 equals 5. So, tama na yung equation. Ano yung minove natin? Ito. Tama. Tinanggal natin yung isang, dito sa plus sign, ginawa natin siyang minus sign. At nilagay natin dito yung isa. Yung 9 naging 8. Kaya, 8 minus 3 equals 5. Very good. Okay, number 2 na puzzle. Sabi dito, move exactly 1 matchstick to make the equation correct. So, ano ba yung equation? 2 plus 5 equals 5. So, that's wrong. Tama? So, mali yan. Kaya, ito yung naging answer. 2 plus 3 equals 5. So, that is correct equation. So, ano yung minove natin? Very good. So, ang ginawa natin ay tinanggal natin ito sa 5 at nilagay natin siya sa kabila. Kaya siya ay naging 3. Kaya 2 plus 3 equals 5. Very good. Okay, yung next na puzzle. Move 3 stick to make 3 blocks. Okay, move mo tayo yung 3 stick to make 3 blocks. Ano yung ginawa natin? Ayan yung puzzle. So, ito yung question, ito yung answer, no? Ito yung answer. Tinanggal natin yung isa dito at nilagay natin. So, ito yung first step, no? Tinanggal natin yung dalawa. Yung isa dito, nilagay natin dito. Ayan. So, nakikita nyo na, no? Tapos, itong isa ay nilagay naman natin dito sa kabila. At itong isa, nandito, nilagay natin siya sa kabila. Ayan. Ito. Nilagay natin siya sa kabila. Sa baba. Kaya, ito yung naging answer. 1, 2, 3. Very good. Nakuha ninyo lahat. Okay, ngayon naman, punta tayo sa number 4. Let's proceed to the puzzle number 4. So ito yung tanong, fix by moving one stick. Anong gagawin natin? Tama ang ginawa ng group 2. Tinanggal nila itong stick na ito. Kaya siya ay naging 5 at nilagay dito. Kaya naging 7. Katulad dito. 5 plus 7 equals 12. So tinanggal nila ang nandito. Next. Okay, number 5 na puzzle. Anong ginawa ng group 2? Very good. So tama ang ginawa nila. Ginawa nila dito, ito ay ginawa nilang 6. Anong minove nila? This one. Tama. This stick ay minove nila at nilagay nila sa baba. And then, this one, nilagay nila sa taas. Okay, 1. And then, 2. So, ito ay naging 3. Kaya yung naging equation natin dyan ay 6 plus, minus 3 equals 3. Very good, no? 6 minus 3 equals 3. Okay, sino na nag-enjoy sa inyo sa ating game ngayong umagang ito? Yan, very good. Lahat tayo ay pumalakpak ng sabay-sabay. Okay, sa ating pagpapatuloy, dahil nag-enjoy kayo kanina, let's proceed to our topic this morning. So, ang topic natin is solving routine problems. So, ano bang ibig sabihin ng solving routine problems? Okay, sabi dito, a routine problem is a translation problem in which you can write the equation and there is an immediate solution. And it can be easily solved by using at least one of the 4 arithmetic operations and or ratio to solve problems that are practical in nature. So meron kang ito ay pagsusolve ng isang problem using yung 4 arithmetic operation. Ano ba yon? Ito yung addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Very good. So, isosolve natin ang isang problem using the 4 operation. Addition, subtraction, multiplication, and addition. Okay, let's have an example. So, meron tayong example ngayon. Ito yung sample ng isang routine problem. First, sabi niya, my mother gave me 48 pesos. My sister gave me 20 pesos. And my brother gave me 65 pesos. So, how much money do I have now? So, it's a kind of problem, di ba? Kasi sabi dyan, binigyan siya ng nanay niya ng 48 pesos. Yung ate niya, binigyan siya ng 20 pesos. At yung kuya naman niya, binigyan siya ng 65 pesos. So, ang tanong niya, how much money do I have now? So, that is a problem. So, next, ito pa ang isang klase ng routine problem. Sabi dito, Miss Cruz has 9 blue papers. She will cut each into 6 equal pieces. How many pieces of colored papers will she have then? Okay, sabi niya si Miss Cruz daw, meron siyang 9 na yellow papers at meron din siyang 7 blue papers at hinati niya ito ang bawat isa sa 6 equal pieces. So ang question, how many pieces of colored paper will she have then? Next na isa pang routine problem, sample ng routine problem. Sabi ito, Rona has 7.5 of string and Rika has 5 1/4 meters of string. How many meters of string they have all together? Ngayon naman, meron tayong problem dito. No? Number 1, ito yung direction. Solve the following using the step in solving word problems. Okay, ito yung question o yung problem. Mother bought 5 kilograms of mangoes with 4 mangoes in each kilo. How many mangoes are there in all? So the first step, ang gagawin natin, what is asked in the problem? Or Ano ba yung total numbers of mangoes? Number 2, o yung B, sorry, yung B, what are the given facts? So nakita natin dyan, yung given ay 5 kilograms and 4 mangoes in a kilo. So yun yung given facts. Number 2, o yung C, letter C, what is the operation to be used? Ano ba ang dapat natin gamitin operation para ma-solve natin yung problem? So dito, ang gagamitin natin ay multiplication. Letter D, what is the correct equation? So the fourth step is what is the correct equation. So ito yung ating solution ngayon. Letter E. Solution natin is 5 times 4 kasi yung 5 kilos and 4 mangoes in a kilo. So 5 times 4. Ano yung sagot dito sa ating equation? Very good. 20. Ang galing talaga ni Jai, no? Very good. 20 ang ating sagot sa unang ating problem. Very good. Okay. Sige, sa number 2, galingan ninyo mga student, ha? Galingan ninyo sa pagsagot. Let's proceed sa ating number 2 question or number 2 problem. Sagutin natin itong lahat. Sabi dito, Christine Jed bought 5 Lipton for 75 each. So yung Lipton, ito yung nilalagay sa mga lips ng mga babae, no? Okay. Sabi niya dyan, bumili daw si Christine Jed ng 5 Lipton. Ang bawat isa ay nagkakahalaga ng 75 pesos. Okay. If she had 495 pesos, how much change would she get? So kung meron siyang 495 pesos, magkano ang change o yung sukli na kanyang makukuha? To solve this, let's use again yung steps na ating gagawin to solve the problem. First, what is asked in the problem? So yung tinatanong is yung how much change would she get? Change she would get. Number 2, what are the given facts? So 5 Lipton and 75 pesos. I'm sorry, no, hindi nasulat ni teacher. Meron pa dyan isa pang given facts, yung 495 pesos. Okay, so may tatlo. 5 Lipton, 75 each, and yung 495 pesos. Okay? Now, what is the operation to be used? This time, meron tayong dalawang operation na gagamitin to solve this problem. First, we will use multiplication, and second, yung subtraction. So, dalawa. Multiplication and subtraction ang gagamitin nating operation. Okay? Now, let's proceed sa ating equation. So, 75, yung first operation, multiplication. So, 75 times 5 equals yung hinahanap natin. And the second one, the operation is subtraction. Now, 495 minus the n or minus n. Para maintindihan natin yan, ito ang gagawin natin yung solution. 75 times 5. Medyo maliit yung ating PowerPoint. Ito ang gagawin ni teacher. Tignan niyo sa ating blackboard o sa whiteboard. First operation or solution is 75 times 5. Okay, nakikita ninyo? Anong sagot? Okay, very good. 375. Yan ang ating sagot sa unang operation na ginamit natin, yung multiplication. The second is yung subtraction naman. So dahil meron ng given, yung 495, okay, 495, anong gagamitin natin operation? Okay, very good. Subtraction. Minus, yung answer natin sa una nating solution, saan una natin ginawa is, okay, ngayon, so nakita na natin yung sagot dito sa una nating solution na ginawa, no? So, ginamit natin yung multiplication. At ang naging sagot natin is, sa ating operation is 75 times 5. Saan nang galing itong 75? Yung katin sa tanong kanina, no? 75 each. Ang halaga ng bawat liptin ay 75 pesos. So, bumili siya ng 5 liptin. Okay, nagigets natin? So, yung naging sagot ay 375. Meaning, ang sagot dito na lahat ng presyo ng 5 liptin na nagkakahalaga ng 75 pesos ay 375 pesos. Okay, nagets natin? Now, meron siyang 495 pesos na pera. At ang binayaran niya ay 375. Okay? So, ilalagay natin yan dito dun sa next operation na gagawin natin. 375. Okay? So, yung pera niya, meron siya, sabi niya, she had 495 pesos. Okay. Ang halaga ng kanyang biniling liptin ay 375. So, ano ngayon ang magiging sagot? 495 minus 375 equals, okay, now, meron tayong activity na gagawin. No? Try ninyo yung isolve yung problem na ibibigay ko. And anyone can answer this. Kailangan lang i-raise ang inyong kamay o itaas ang inyong kamay para tawagin kayo ni teacher to solve this problem. Okay? Are you ready? Very good. Now, this is the first problem. So, you can solve it na sa inyong papel. And then later, may magtataas ng kamay para tawagin ni teacher. Okay? So, first question. An accessory shop has an average daily sale of 978. How much sales the accessory shop can get in 25 days? Okay, sino ang gustong sumagot? Raise your hand. Very good. Now, bilis talaga ni Jai. Sige Jai, tayo pa at sabihin mo kay teacher kung ano ang gagawin natin sa unang problem na ito. Okay? Sige. First, what is asked in the problem? Very good. Tama sabi niya, no? How much sales the accessory shop can get in 25 days? So that is ano yung hinahanap sa problem. Number 2, Jai. Sagutin mo ha. What are the given facts? Very good. 978 pesos and 25 days. Okay. Yung B, what is the operation to be used? Multiplication. Very good. Now, what is the correct equation? So, isusulat ni teacher. So, ang isusulat niya ay, ito yung equation niya, no? 978 times 25. Yan. So, isolve natin to. Anong sagot dito, Jai? Okay? Tama. So, 8 times 5 is 44. Okay. Next, 7 times 5 equals to 35. So, 35 plus 4 is 35. 39. Yan. So, carry 3. So, 9 times 5 is 45. Very good. 45 plus 3 is 48. 48. Again. Next, 8 times 2 is 16. Carry 1. 2 times 7 is 14. Very good. Plus 1, 15. Okay, 2 times 9, 18 plus 1, 19. So, meron siyang 19. Now, bring down 0. So, gagamitin natin dito ay plus. Plus sign, no? 9 plus 6 is 15. 1. 8 plus 5 13 plus 1, 14. Very good. 21 ulit tayo dyan. 4 plus 9, 13 plus 1, 14. Very good. Very 1. So, magiging 2. 1 plus 1 is 2. So, the answer is 24,450. So, yun yung sagot, no? How much sale the accessory shop can get in 25 days? Ang sagot natin ay 24,450. Very good si Jai. Palakpakan naman natin si Jai. Okay, let's proceed sa number 2 problem. Sino ang gustong sumagot? Okay, very good. Si Donna. Siya ang sasagot nito. So, ito yung tanong. In the food chain, Jay treated his 15 friends with value meals. If each meal cost 85 pesos, how much did Jay pay in all? So, sabi dyan, si Jay daw ay nilibre niya yung kanyang 15 friends. At ang bawat meal o pagkain ay nagkakahalaga ng 85 pesos. So, ang tanong, ngayon naman, sasagutin natin itong ating mga katanungan. So, what is asking the problem? Okay, very good. So, how much did Jay pay in all? Letter B, what are the given facts? Very good, 15 and 85. So, what is the operation to be used? Okay, multiplication. Very good. So, what is the correct equation? 85 times 15 is equals to. So, yan ang ating equation, correct equation. Now, let's check it or let's find out yung solution natin na yan. Okay. 85 times, very good. Yan, 15. Very good. Now, let's solve it. 5 times 5, 25. Very good. Then 2. 8 times 5, 40. Plus 2, 42. Now, 5 times 1, 5. Very good. 5 times 8, or 8 times 1, sorry. 8 times 1 is 8. Now, let's find out. 5, 2 plus 5 is 7. 4 plus 8 is 12. So the answer is, very good, 1,275. Yung binayaran ni Jay. Ikot palakpakan natin si Donna. Let's proceed sa ating third problem. Who wants to solve? Okay, very good, Brian. Now, this is the question. 5 friends decided to get together to bake cookies for a fundraiser. In total, they baked 144 cookies and packaged them in dozen. How many packages of cookies did they bake? So, A, what is asked in the problem? Very good. Yung numbers of packages of cookies they bake. B, what are the given facts? Very good. 144 cookies and dozen. Ano ba yung dozen, Brian? Very good. 12. Now, what is the operation to be used? Oh, very good. Division ang gagamitin natin dyan. So, what is the correct equation now? So, let's solve this problem. Okay, ganito ang gagawin natin. 144 divided by 12. Okay? So, gawin natin dyan. 12. Una natin divide itong 14. 12 divided by 14 is 1. Okay, now, let's bring down 4. 24 divided by 12 is 2. Now, 2 times 12 is 24. Yan. So, 0 ang sagot. So, now, ang sagot natin ay solution. What is the correct or the solution natin? How many packages of cookies did they bake? The answer is 12. Very good. Palakpakan natin si Brian. Okay, now proceed to number 4 question or number 4 Problem. So Jenny and Claudine decided to sort their beads. Sort out their beads. They found they had 424 blue beads and 327 red beads, 109 yellow beads, and 493 green beads. So, what or how many beads did they have in all? So, Mina, what is asked in the problem? Yon, yung total beads they have in all. So, what are the given facts? So, the given facts is very good, 424, 327, 109, and 493. So now, what is the operation to be used? Very good, addition. Now, let's proceed to the equation. So, sasagutin dito ni Mina. 424 plus 327 plus 109 plus 493. So, ano ang sagot, Mina? Okay, very good. Ang sagot ay 1,353. Tama ba? Okay, very good. No? Buti naman at nakuha ninyo yung ating pinag-aralan ngayon. Natutuwa si teacher dahil natutunan ninyo kung paano mag-solve ng isang routine problem. Okay, palakpakan natin ang bawat isa o ang ating sarili. Okay, now, for our review, tignan natin ito. So, ito yung mga katanungan ni teacher. What is a routine problem? Anyone? Okay, very good. Number 2 question. How can we identify that the word problem is a routine problem or not? Very good. Tama. So what are the mathematical operations that we can use in solving routine problems? Okay, very good. Now, lagi natin tandaan mga student, no, that a routine problem is a translation problem in which you can write the equation and there is an immediate solution. It can be easily solved by using at least one of the 4 arithmetic operation and or ratios to solve problems that are practical in nature. So, huwag natin kakalimutan yan mga student, ha? Yung ibig sabihin na routine problems. Okay, so dahil kita nyo na kanina yung mga examples na ating ginawa, now let's proceed to your sheet work. Okay? So get 1/4 or get a whole sheet of paper and then answer the following problem na nasa ating TV screen. Okay? And I will give you 10 minutes to do this sheet work. Are you ready? Okay. Go class. Let's solve this problem. Okay, time's up. So, lahat kayo ay tapos na gumawa. So, pass your paper. And then, let's proceed na sa ating homework bago tayo umuwi. Ayan, bibigyan tayo ng homework. Ayan, patuloy niyong aralin ito sa inyong bahay. So, meron tayong 4 questions or 4 problems na sasagutin naman ninyo sa inyong bahay and you can pass your answer sa ating pagkikita muli sa Monday na ating klase. Okay? Naintindihan ba, class? So, palakpakan natin ang bawat isa. Yan. So, natutuwa si teacher sa ating klase ngayong umagang ito. Okay, sige. Sa ating pagtatapos, bago tayo umuwi sa ating klase, remind ko lang ulit kayong lahat na by next week ay magkakaroon tayo ng summative test. So, everyone should review. Kailangan mag-review para sa ating summative test. Naintindihan ba natin, class? Very good. And also, di ba kanina sinabi ko, before we leave sa ating classroom, kailangan pulutin ang mga papel na nasa ilalim ng inyong mga mesa. Okay. Okay, very good. Nagawa na ninyo. Now, stand up. Let's stand up. And, goodbye class. Okay, see you on Monday. Paalam. Ingat kayo. Bye-bye.